This video is a continuation of video tutorials on civil engineering materials lab experiments. I am Usman Javed. I will be teaching you different lab experiments of civil engineering materials. In this video, we will discuss about the consistency of a cement paste. Consistency is basically the amount of water required to accomplish the hydration reaction within cement. It is gauged by the flow of a cement paste. The flow of a cement paste is basically measured in terms of a Vicat apparatus. So we have a Vicat apparatus over here. Vicat apparatus contains the this gauge, which have a penetration value, which contains the penetration values, and it is connected with the this rod of a 300 grams weight, and there is a plunger for a consistency test. It has a diameter of 10 millimeters and a length of 50 millimeters. So in consistency test, what you do is you make you make a paste of a cement containing the different content of a water content in it. By increasing the water content and spontaneously measuring the penetration of this plunger, so that you can achieve the penetration of a plunger 5 to 7 millimeters from bottom of this specimen. So these two readings show basically the bottom and top penetration of the plunger. So when you mix the different paste with a different water content, the water content will reach in which the penetration of 5 to 7 mm would be achieved. So it is a trial and hit and trial method. You will increase the water content, say from 25% to 36% or 40% by increment of 3% values. So in this way, you can get the percentage of water added at which the penetration of this plunger would be 5 to 7 mm. How can we do that? So there is a guideline to perform this test. So ASTM C187 allow us to perform this test based on some guidelines. So these are the guidelines. The plunger diameter would be 10 mm and its height would be length would be 50 mm. Here is a specification of a moving rod. It's a 300 grams weight. It has a 300 grams weight, and among all these specifications, the inner diameter of a ring, and either you place a specimen outer diameter, it's 70 and 60 millimeters respectively, and you take the 650 grams of a cement according to ASTM C187, and while performing the test, you will make sure that you prepare the cement paste and insert it into this ring. The difference, the time must not exceed the 30 seconds after the mixing. So, as soon as you are done with the mixing, you just put in your sample into the this ring of a higher diameter and place it over into the Vicat apparatus and will start penetrating the plunger. You will observe the plunger penetration from the bottom. Make sure that you will achieve the between 5 and 7 mm from bottom. The moisture content at which the 5 between the penetration of a plunger between the 5 to 7 mm is reached, so you will point out that moisture content. So that moisture content within the water mixed cement paste would be termed as consistency of a cement. So how can you perform this test? So I will um, so this is basically a Vicat apparatus. It has a weight over here 300 grams of a weight of this rod. This rod is basically connected with the this gauge, which denotes the penetration of a this plunger. So you attach the plunger over here plunger has a diameter of a 10 diameter and 50 mm its length. You will just put in and just tight the screw so that your plunger would be ready to have a penetration. So after attaching this plunger, you will mix the water into the cement so that you can form a cement paste. After making a cement paste, you will insert the you will make the cement paste and form a lump of a whole cement paste, and you'll put in the whole ball-like lump into the ring. So after putting the cement into the ring, you have a cement sample like this. Then you will allow the penetration of a plunger by leaving the plunger onto the surface of cement paste. You don't have to leave the plunger at some height. You should leave the plunger on the surface of a cement paste so that it can have accurate results. So after the penetration, you can observe that its penetration from the bottom is achieved like 15 mm penetration is achieved. So you just repeat this process by varying the water content in the mix so that you can achieve desired consistency of a cement. So this was a brief procedure to perform the consistency of a test. So in case of any question, you can mention in comment section to remove any confusion regarding this. Hope you will have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.